Hey guys, welcome back. We are still following random Rhodoks, or not Rhodoks, Swadians to fight Rhodoks. Not really sure what we're doing, but I'm just going to tag along for as long as I still see these people. Seems they want to really get these caravans, which I don't really need to do. Harless died? What the hell, man? Who will lead the feast now? Well, he did manage to escape, so I guess he will. Let's see what's going on here. Does anyone know what the hell is happening? Yeah, defense and... Okay. Rafarch here is thinking with his dick, which is always a good strategy for warfare. Presumably there's a bunch of Rhodoks in our territory, but I have no idea where they are. So more running around like a headless chicken. You have some relatively big armies. So is someone gonna try and do something? Oops. Didn't mean to talk to you, Mr. Stammer. Nizar. So he is one of our combat characters. Fortunately, he already has good skills, but he has shitty stats. So it kind of makes a weird dichotomy there. We could start giving him power draw to make him a horse archer as well, which I kind of like the idea of, so we'll continue down that path. I cannot siege a castle by myself, and I don't think I can convince people to come with me, so I'm kind of limited on people's abilities here. Seems a fight is going to happen over here though, so I'm going to... Oh. That guy is not very friendly. Again, I am saving resources. None of my guys need to go in, although from the looks of things maybe they should, because my ally does not have very high tier troops. But he is also charging in by himself. Actually, take that hill, my guys. He already lost his horse. Trying to target out the Lord there, but it's going to be a little hard to find him. Seems our allied Lord here has at least a few heavy cav. Could be annoying. I'm going to try and do a maneuver here. Oop. I jumped way too high there. There we go. Got the count. So that should make the Rhodoks a big blob of anger, which is presumably going to help us. Luckily, none of these guys ever seem to have shields, so I'm just gonna do this. And you always gotta be careful charging into crossbows, that you don't just get a bunch of point-blank salvos to the face. Unfortunately, that is mostly what I'm going to get. Seems our ally died. So it is up to me and my troops. Unfortunately, I can definitely thin them out. And you get a headshot, and you get a headshot. I'm sure that's a joke I am going to use probably dozens of times. But I am a creature of habit. Can't help it. Oh. Infantry. Move up a bit. Also, stand closer. I'm trying to delay the inevitable melee until our reinforcements come in, which it seems they have. We stalled long enough. I had no real idea what quality the reinforcements would be, but anyone spending troops that are not my own is usually a good strategy. That tribesman is in the wrong fight. And down goes the sergeant, so we have to deal with their reinforcements if they have any. This gigantic hill in the center makes things a bit more complicated. Okay. Now to head to the last guys, although they're probably going to be dead by the time I get there. Because of this hill, I'm taking a less than optimal route, whatever. And I do not necessarily want to shoot into all that. And down they go. So, I think we've turned the tide there. Lost about 40 to their 100, so I'm going to call that a win. We are starting to get the first of our horsemen. Now, Jarmus level, that's also good. Because I think, yeah, he can hit the higher level. So let's get surgery and first aid. Crossbows. So, as far as our own character here, we are almost about to max out strength, so the decision will have to be, do I increase agility or do I increase intelligence? Now, I would say that getting agility to about 18, so you have horse archery and riding 6, is pretty good. I don't know if I'd go all the way up to 30 agility. That's a little excessive. I think maybe what I'll do is agility up to 18 first, then get my int up to 11 or 12, whichever one I need to get to. I think it's 11, along with the book, so that by the time I finish upgrading agility, I'll probably have the money to start buying books and reading them. So that is the idea. We'll see, but for now we need to get a few more levels so we can get our strength to max. Now this isn't going to assist our power draw until I get a masterwork weapon, and oh boy, that is a lot of Rhodoks. That is the king. So we should pay attention where they're going. It seems like they're going towards Praven. So we might have to do a siege defense soon. I do not have very much money, so if it comes to a finding a masterwork bow, I do not have any way to really buy it. We do have a prisoner, but he's not going to sell for 20,000. Oh, did we run out of food? That was a mistake. Whoa. Let's get to Suno then. So yeah, now that I actually have an army, I need to pay attention to that fact. So I'm just going to buy a ton of it. There we go. And we're going to, in the spirit of King Harless, join a tournament while a siege is about to happen. All hail the Butterlord. Again, I'm sure that's also a joke I'm going to make dozens of times before this playthrough ends. So I'll be curious to see how the siege defense goes. Our character is pretty strong in them because we are pretty much dedicated towards killing us, and there's pretty much 3 character builds you can go for in this game. Either like a heavy leader build, a heavy skill build, or a heavy killing build, and we did the latter. So that really helps you grind out kills in the what's this? A non-jousting one. We're not in Praven anymore. So yeah, we're pretty good in the grind. Usually what I do is just fire all the arrows I possibly can. If I'm against a faction that uses bows, I will then try and recycle arrows. And if I'm not, then I have to join the melee. Because we have a doctor, you can usually do it in waves. So if you go down, you can just come back from first aid and help out again as a weakened archer. And you can kind of just carry on that process. That is one of the benefits of having both a party and a doctor, is that the game isn't over if you just happen to screw up and die. You get some second chances. I might see what businesses I could buy potentially here if I win this tournament. And here we go, final battle fight. Easy peasy. So yeah, 5,000, and I hit 20, so there is our next level. So these are kind of vanity points in power draw until we get our bow, but oh well. So I'm gonna take a walk around the streets, luckily on our horse, and I'm gonna check where the guildmaster is and talk to him. Now, the location of guildmasters is something I do not have memorized. I'm gonna assume he's gonna end up being up the stairs here, which unfortunately I do not get to ride up. Was my suspicions correct? Were my suspicions correct, rather? Yes, they are. So usually you just want to see what the profits are going to be. Some people just buy the particular one over and over again. I tend to look at them, which can be Jeez, are these both now? Okay. Nothing seems to be very good here. Hey. Wow, these are all kind of shit. I might cop out here and just get the cheap one. Sure, I guess I'll do that. Now you could argue it was probably better for me to just hold on to it because the profit margins are so low, but meh, I like to set things up because usually the just high amount you have isn't really related to your wealth, it's how much you get per month. For some reason they broke the siege here even though I do not see any form of resistance. Warbow, not a mastercrafted one. Masterwork, rather. Not sure what called off the Rhodoks there. They could have just pushed in. Pretty sure. What's your army here? You know what? I think we can take him. You get the added benefit of having a ton of archers with us. Archers. Peasants, I should say. I'm just going to get them to blob up, to be as annoying as possible. So, our job is to pick off as many as we can here. Now these casualties are going to look incredibly grim because of all the farmers we have on our team. And I just took a ton of crossbows to the face. So that's never good. But hopefully we can salvage this. Seems we can, for the most part. I think I forgot to set all my companions to be archers, which was a mistake on my part. We took a huge loss in morale there because we lost a lot of guys, even though they weren't technically ours. Which is unfortunate. But hopefully we can recover. So, only like 2 guys left or something. Make that 1. Make that 0. So, there we go. Managed to hold on. Fortunately, that doesn't give us our morale back, though. And we lost pretty much everyone, unfortunately. So, yeah, let's see, I'm gonna switch all my heroes to be archers. Just because usually I want them hanging back. Not whether or not they're actually archers. I'm sure some of you guys have been able to surmise. Yeah, bloodbaths are bad, but it's not my fault if the peasants want to join us, you know. So, we're probably going to try and get our bearings as to where the hell everyone else is, and we'll continue on in the next one. I'm not sure how long I've been recording for, but either way, we'll chop it up here. I know my video lengths have kind of been all over the place, so maybe I'll get to a consistent schedule eventually, but until then, we'll keep trying. Either way, it's more content, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.